October 6th of 2017, Will had an AVM rupture. We did not know he had an AVM. It's a tangle of veins in your brain, which caused a brain injury, and they thought he wasn't going to make it for a while, but he's doing amazing, and he suffered a brain injury and a stroke from this, which caused multiple other issues. So in the transition process, Katie from Seven Hills referred us to Stephanie from RIPIN, who could help us with the early intervention process with the school, because it was not going as smoothly as we would have hoped. So we went for our referral meeting with the school, and we had been prepared well by our early intervention person. And when we got there, they turned it into an eligibility meeting. I was not prepared for that, and I did not know what all the criteria were for an IEP under IDEA. So they told us that we could have a 504 with OT, PT, and speech to try it out, and that he was going to start the following week after his birthday. And I said, okay, and I signed that paperwork because I felt like they were gifting us a 504. Like, he didn't really qualify for anything, even though I had tons of medical paperwork backing up all his disabilities. And when we left and I got in the car, I looked up what IDEA was, and I immediately called them and said, oh no, I do not really want this 504. Tell me what I have to do to get rid of it. And shortly after that, I spoke with Katie, and she said that she completely agreed, and that she hooked me up with Stephanie from RIPIN so that we had a parent advocate to help us in these meetings, and I wouldn't not understand what was going on or be able to advocate for Will. So I initially met Stephanie at Will's next meeting, which went very poorly. And so Stephanie and I met there. She looked over all my paperwork, and she helped me stand up for what we needed and made sure that she would be able to attend the next meetings with us. And after leaving that meeting, she scheduled a meeting at my house so that before our next meeting, we could go over what we needed to have for the upcoming eligibility meeting. And at the next meeting, we got an IEP for Will, and he's currently getting OT and PT pullouts, which we really wanted, and they're doing more testing to see what else he needs, which is what we had wanted to begin with. If I hadn't had a parent consultant, it's a lot more difficult to go into these meetings and act confident about what you have to say, because everyone in the room knows the laws and the rules and the requirements, and you can look everything up you want to, but you don't really know everything that's going to come up. And having a parent advocate sitting next to you who can say, hold up, wait a minute, that's not true. You can't do that. You have to allow this. Makes it so much easier to go in there and keep things from going wrong.